of both sides of your mouth. What are you saying? That was very confusing. And I don't think I missed something there. I just feel like he kind of, what he said could kind of be like something that somebody on both sides, somebody that is short GameStop and somebody that's long GameStop is like, yeah, that's right, Jimmy. Am I wrong about that?
Dr. Shortage. Between gaming, remote work, telemedicine, autonomous driving, there just aren't enough chips to go around. Which brings me to the new theme, and that's the chip shortage. Now, we just got results from Lam Research. Stock's down a lot. It's the best in show semiconductor capital equipment maker. You buy their machines when you want to manufacture more chips. Lam was great, as was Applied Materials, AMAT, as was Taiwan Semi, foreign, but really great. I'd say foreign because it's in Taiwan. I do worry about China. Now, I think all of those work, especially if you can get them on a market-wide pullback. Lam's already down. Second theme, the endless rise of e-commerce. Oh, it's unrelenting, and it's a lot more than the stay-at-home economy. There's a long list of winners here. Amazon, did you see that stock today? Walmart, wow, buying that from the Travel Trust, it's way too low. Target, thanks to Shipt, which is an amazing service. Shopify, wow. Microsoft, amazing quarter. Adobe, Salesforce, ServiceNow, oh, what a blowout. Facebook, excellent number. Alphabet comes this week, probably best in show. And, of course, Etsy, which is down the block. I'm in Brooklyn. Consider it a real good menu. Third, the reopening trade. If we can hit 50% vaccination by May, then we need to own something to be able to be ready, right? For my charitable trust, which you can follow along by joining the ActionAlertsPlus.com.
I don't know, but am I wrong here? Like, why does it seem like Jimmy Chill today is a little like literally trying to talk up every angle? Like, oh, yeah, well, Virgin Galactic is up today, and that's great. And, oh, GameStop down today. You should take some profits. Oh, but is there systemic risk? Oh, I don't think so. There's nothing more than your garden variety risk. Oh, but, what about silver? Usually I feel like we get a little bit more of a structured story than what the heck is going on there. I mean, we'll go back to him in just a moment, but I feel confused. I don't like feeling confused. All right. So this is interesting. I want to see. Apparently, this is uploaded on the SEC website. From Discord. I went to the conclusion of this article on counterfeiting shares of Fannie and Freddie, the mortgage giants. Certain market participants trading illegally appear to be making a concerted effort to take down some of the most important financial institutions in the United States, Fannie and Freddie, who would counterfeit shares of these vital U.S. institutions to cause their financial collapse without regard for U.S. citizens. It's not possible to carry out this massive fraud without the cooperation of large Wall Street firms and regulatory complicity, indifference, or lack of competence. Some firms are blatantly selling shares that do not exist. It's impossible to ward off the downward price pressure from counterfeit shares of diluting a company's value. The entire nation's value is diminished when counterfeiting of securities is rampant. Simply put, this is a defining moment in the history of the financial strength of the United States. Other than home ownership assets, the largest U.S. household assets tied to the stock market through retirement accounts. Okay, other than that, if counterfeiting continues, investment in retirement holdings will be backed by nothing but counterfeit shares. This does not read like an SEC article to me. Is this an opinion piece? Hold on. Comments. Okay, I wonder if I could back out of it. See, it pisses me off again that this is an uploaded document. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we actually have some citations here. So let's find out what this is relating to. Remedial sanctions. United States Administrative Procedure responded in a matter of Joseph. Responded. This is confusing because we're not sure. Is this like a broker? This could be a broker who's writing this, and the SEC is documenting this, right? So we don't actually know who wrote this letter here. So this is one of the reasons I'm so skeptical when I read stuff like this, because there's no text. We got this down at the bottom. It doesn't read like something as regulated, right? And again, call me skeptical here, right? But for with the SEC, let me ask you, would the SEC say the word? If counterfeiting continues, investment and retirement accounts will be backed by nothing but counterfeit shares, which they may already be holding in substantial amounts. I think the SEC is going to write that. It doesn't. This smells. It's uploaded to the SEC website, but that doesn't mean the SEC generated it, and it's linked to comments potentially from some respondent. I don't know. Be the stuff that circulates without proper citation of who the author is. Well, we don't know who the author is. No seal. You know, a couple of citations. Language that implies that the entire financial system is broken. The SEC saying that, and that retirement account. I'm not seeing it. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I need citations. I need to know where stuff comes from. All right.
Still by Lennar and Pulte and DR Holden. And, you know, I like Toll so much. And yes, retailers. RA's just been putting the numbers up. Home Depot, Lowe's. Someone downgraded that. Don't forget the AZAC, which I just used for my deck and Trex. Finally,
hey, shout out to Art. Robinhood just gave me 3 free junk stocks, but at least for 3 free stocks is free money. What did you get? Were they like $5? What were they?
Remember we had the one I really kind of liked it. The others, I can't push them hard. Why? Because they have to come
Raven
in.
got their stocks.
Now, I wish I could say that GameStop is a new theme, but that's just the challenge company with a stock that got caught in a really exciting short squeeze. I wish I could call AMC a reopening trade, but that depends on how much stock they can get rid of into the people who keep buying it. I wish I could say silver is a big buy, but you need a better economy because it's so levered to economy, not to precious metals. Hey, listen, knock yourself out. Go buy Pan American Silver. I bet it like this is the 1990s. I'm not looking for red hot. I want theme stocks that we can buy into weakness because if the market sells off again because of regulatory risk, I need you to be ready. The bottom line, with these 15 themes, pick and choose, I'm confident you can safely buy more the next time the market gets hammered, and that's what matters. You now have your menu. There are a lot to choose from. So put something on your shopping list. And if we're down tomorrow, all I can say is buy, buy, buy. Why don't we take some calls? I say we go to Bill in Illinois. Bill.
Hi, Jim.
So I want to just respond really quickly to Mackie here. I think we should take time to bet something. Let's do that. And we're going to the link does come from the sourcing. That's not, unfortunately, it does. Here's the thing. I know, and I took more than a minute on it, but I mean, we're splitting hairs. There's no seal. It's a document that helps you the SEC. When we went to another citation they had, one of the few citations, one of the few links they had, when the SEC filed a complaint, they can respond to the whole public, which basically means it's possible that this could be a letter uploaded as evidence, but we have from. Just because there's a link to what Henry Wilson said, doesn't mean that this is not a citation. It's a citation of a particular quote, but it's not a citation of the article. I don't need to spend much more time on this because I'm just reiterating the same thing I'm saying. And look, I want it, but I have red flags, and maybe they're not justified. Maybe I'm wrong here, right? Which I want that because I want GameStop to go up, but again, I need citations. You know, when I look at Bloomberg. We go into the Bloomberg terminal and we look at GameStop shorts down to 39% per, whatever it was, IHS or IHS markets. And S3 tells us we're at, 53%. Those are citations. Those are companies that I can look at and go, well, last week on Friday, you said the shorts were at 114%. Yeah, that's, so do we believe them then, but not believe them now? Right. It's tough. It's all tough. Look, I appreciate you calling me out. I always want y'all to call me out. And if there's anything I'm saying that you think is funny or wrong, I'm more than happy to comment on it. And again,
thanks for the like, bro.
Cautious. But again, that one website we were going to, this one right here, the citation that we keep getting, this unsecured website. Whose domain is counterfeitingstock.com with no name, no contact information, no address. And when we look at some of the links, they just link to other pages on the same website. I mean, that's what the conspiracy theorists do. No citations. It's a problem. So, all right, let's go ahead and look at let's go ahead and jump on over here for a moment. So what do we got over here? We got G&E down right now. unavailable. I don't want to buy it. I want to know who it is. Transfer prohibited. Register perfect privacy. See? And they bought domain privacy. No. Classic. Classic. Somebody buys domain privacy on a website where they give no citation as to who the hell they are. It pisses me off because that kind of stuff, it could say anything, and it comes across as seemingly official, and you know, but they don't want to stand behind what they say. You know, it makes me nervous. Anyway, CCIV up 10.71%, C3 AI up 9%, GoPro up 9%. We got silver still being up 5%. PSAC continues to move up and up and up. Joker Gaming says, you really want to find out? I got you. That sounds awesome. Naked got a beat today. Yeah, let's see here. They don't want to be the target of big money. I mean, possibly, but honestly, big money, you know, they, at least when, you know, Citron comes out with bull crap that we hate, we know who they are. On the other live stream, we look up or they're providing help. So easy to look up. You know, it was Google the name and it came up. Is he? Enemy removed. Go. No. You can weak. Started out the conversation with. I don't think there's much to cover here, and then streamed for 8 hours. It was awesome. I liked it. I supported. I'm pretty sure I hit the like button too. Let's go Bloomberg TV. Let's see what's going on. Although we are going to go back to Jimmy Chill in just a moment here. He's coming back right now. Let's see if he changes his tune a little bit. It's a little confusing.
Order from Thermo Fisher, the world's leading maker of life sciences instruments and lab equipment. Yet the stock rallied just $5, a little over 1%. Still down slightly versus where it was trading not that long ago after we saw its last set of results in November. Opportunity? I think it's nuts. This stock had a rough time in November, December. It's the reopening place, sort of. I wish we reopened, right? Because Thermo Fisher's making a fortune from all the efforts to fight COVID. They deserve it. They've got a top-notch diagnostics equipment business, and they also supply drug companies with the material and equipment they need to develop the drugs and vaccines that are working. But in the new year, the stock came alive again. And after today's numbers, well, it's just going to start running again. This morning, Thermo Fisher reported a 51% organic growth, and a breathtaking number. Such a huge company driven by substantially better than expected sales, monster earnings.
All right. I mean, Jim's doing his hype. What we're going to do, and look, I don't blame him. I think he puts on a great show. A little confusing today, but take a look at this. We are going to be shortly going live to the Senate Republicans on how their talks went with Biden on the stimulus talks. This could potentially be stock market moving here, and keep in mind that what's it called? It is the stock market's still open in after hours, so keep this in mind. We'll keep an eye on this, and we'll go to this shortly.
I've always regarded you as being the most honest arbiter of all things involving COVID, but that's not fair. I don't mean to pigeonhole COVID. There's so many things you do. But you can give me a top-down view. Are we winning or losing in this battle in order to be able to reopen our country and the world?
I think we're starting to really turn the corner, Jim. The fact that in record time we have vaccines, that COVID testing is being used to not only diagnose the symptomatic patients, but also helping, universities get back in students in the classroom, certain aspects of work using testing to support it. We still have some tough days ahead, but I feel like things are on the mend.
Oh, that's good, because I know that you would say otherwise. If you felt that we're not there, I know you would do it. Mark, one of the things that you aren't getting.
All right, let's go ahead and jump on over to the candlesticks. There, I don't know that we can have too much commentary on Thermo Fish. I know Jim can get really bullish on a stock, and just know this: he can get really bullish on something, and then potentially pull back. Hi, me, Kevin. I remember when you had 20,000 subscribers and were melting for those hot lights. Yeah, now I usually freeze in here. Thank you for that. That is crazy. Yeah, I used to come on and it's like all of a sudden it starts sweating, and people are like, "Oh yeah, okay." Some dude's sweating. That's not shitty at all.
Shield here. It's cool.
Yeah, times have changed. Huh? It's now freezing. So let's go ahead and let's look at AMC. Let's go. Let's go. Let's look at it right now. I was
Energy
waiting
ammo
for
here.
you to ask for AMC. That's why we're gonna cover AMC. Oh, look at Space really quick though. Space in after hours up 8.9%. Let's go find AMC. Which, by the way, Jim
Shotgun
Cramer
bolt
covered
here. Level 2.
XL Fleets. That stock pumped right after that. Not happy about XL Fleets. I did not like XL Fleets. The company when I did research into it. Old hype to create new hype is a big mistake. AMC is up 10.5% in after hour. I'm sorry, down 10.5% in after hours. It's a sell-off. It's falling GME. Definitely falling GameStop. GameStop down 17%. Not as bad as what we had, but definitely still down. We've got. Let's see here. If we pull losses here, let's go to Kia also down. Oh, SLV is down now. Look at this.
Faking him out with a decoy.
SLV was definitely up or flat in after hours, and now we're down here, right here. I know, stock surfing. You are right about that. I did my research on Excel.
Extended light back here. Level 3.
With like a
I
tiny
could use
little
that.
micro gain,
Kids, the ring's
like
closing in
I
1
don't know, a
minute.
few $100, and the next day Jim pumped it.
R99
Man,
here.
had I known that, sold on the pump. And I think Citron came out with a bullish fleets. Both of those pumps from
The ring's not exactly what I define as close. 45 seconds
okay,
till she closes.
I'm very bullish on Nokia. They will make a lot of money by 2023 when the 5G stuff comes out. 5G is a big play. Big play. You know, Qualcomm, Apple, big plays in this. Let's see here if we are talking yet on stimulus. We are not. So we are standing by for the relief talks coming up. We can go ahead and take a peek at... let's see. I'm going to quickly update the title just to say stimulus press. GME and the crash. We got the update title a little bit. Yeah, Epic Stream here. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we'll leave them here in. We'll leave them aside over here. We got the title update. Let's see if we can listen to what we've got going on here in the meantime. Let's take a listen.
That's the pace we need to be aiming for.
What will make the difference, Amish, on how quickly we can get there? And again, we're looking at some of the stats. I mean, the world population is 7.8 billion. If you get herd immunity at 70%, that's a hell of a lot of vaccinations very quickly.
I think that the biggest difference is going to be, at least in the United States, is being able to actually find people to vaccinate and to actually give the shot, as well as find mass gathering locations where you can do this. So for example, a mass vaccination site at a stadium or at a convention center, having people move through an assembly line and not really have all the delays. And a lot of that has to do with the predictive.
That's actually a really good idea. We'll go back to the candlesticks in a moment while we wait for the Senate Republicans to come out. But I don't know if you heard what Elon Musk said yesterday, but it was so powerful. Elon Musk suggested, look, why don't we just let anybody get a shot? If people want to get a shot, let them stand in line. But like, have people lined up and just go shot. Like, now they spend so much time, they almost waste so much time qualifying. Look at the AMC candlesticks. Let's do it while we wait for some for the press conference here. Let's get the press conference. Oh, they're doing it. They're changing. Sell quite a bit up, but again, that down pressure came right back. Definitely moved to the positive here a little bit though. That's good by a few percent. Interesting. So what happened here? Let's go. Yeah, push this up. Come on. We had such bigger gains earlier. Is Sundial down a little bit? Sundial, obviously the big winner here today. Did very well. No conversation here yet. Okay, no problem. Let's go catch up with Jimmy Chill again. We'll see what he has to say in the second half of his show here. Oh, he's on commercial. Okay. So 16% on GME. We are at 8.9% on Space Virgin Galactic. Here's XL, pretty much flat for a while here. So Disney up 0.25%. Lots of the market flat. Tesla like almost literally flat. And Phase, tiny little bit up here. Oh, it actually ended up 2% today. Fascinating. EXPI down a tiny little bit, but in after hours. But I mean, it's still up 8% today at $114 a share. Okay, so we are waiting on deck here for this stimulus talk, and we'll keep seeing what the market does. Let's tune in really quick to Bloomberg.
Quoted by Michael R. Bloomberg, the founder of Bloomberg LP and Bloomberg Philanthropies. We do have lots more to come on Daybreak Asia. This is Bloomberg.
Ghost Balls, thanks, man. I appreciate the shout out there on that. That is funny. All right, so let's look at some of the sticks again here. It's a little bit painful right now. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Can we pump douche? What's it at right now? Let's take a look at it. Dogecoin, Robinhood. Let's see. Yeah, an hour and 35 minutes left. Let's see what happens here. So it looks like in after hours we've got a Bitcoin pretty flat. My Bitcoin's a little bit down. And then we've got Dogecoin. Dogecoin is down to about 4.6 right now. Yeah, a little bit of a rundown here for sure. It's unfortunate. Yeah. All right. So what else do we have? That's on commercial. No senators yet. GME at 14 or 16.4 on the down. Sundial down. Cost being the next one. Where's what's the other big one? Which ticker symbol are we missing here? The other big. Oh no, BlackBerry's right here. Okay. So nothing new here. Any questions? NVAX? What's Norvax doing? We can look at that. Look at Norvax. Sure. CCIV. What is CCIV doing? That's a good question. CCIV is. That's not even here because I got to go to all stocks. CCIV is 11%. I mean, it's holding. Look at that shelf. It's actually really holding here. Elon Musk tweeted. Let's go check it out. Thank you for that. Twitter. Okay. Elon Musk. Let's see. Here we go. Is this? Oh, this was just a Neuralink tweet. Huh? Oh, Giga Berlin progress. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is cool. Jimmy Chill is back. I mean, that looks beautiful. Let's listen to Jimmy really quick.
Investing in their omni-channel infrastructure, the best in show, which meant that they were well prepared for COVID. And now the longtime CEO of Dick's, Ed Stack, one of my personal favorites, is passing the baton to a new favorite, his chosen successor, who is Lauren Hobart. She's formerly the company's president, now president and CEO, with Stack staying on as executive chairman and chief merchant officer. Hey, look, this is a big, big moment because Stack has been running the show since the 80s, when Dick's had just 2 locations. Now it's got more than 700 stores, and the stock is up nearly 2,200% since its IPO in 2002. That's worth celebrating, as is this change at the top. So let's take a closer look with Ed Stack, executive chairman, and chief merchant officer, and Lauren Hobart, the president and CEO. You get a better sense of how Dick's Sporting Goods pulled all of this off. And what's
I'd be down to hear this. Let's hear this on Dick's while we wait here. Let's see.
Thanks, Jim. Nice to be here.
Thank you. All right, Ed, let's go there, because I think a lot of people know that I greatly admire what you've done. You've really outperformed everybody. Many of the companies in your business have been wiped out. So the first thing people are saying to me is Ed done? Will we see Ed again, or is he going to continue to play some sort of meaningful role?
Well, Jim, I'm still going to be involved in the company. It's, this company has been a big part of my life. I love it. And I'm going to continue in the executive chairman role, and will continue to be in the chief merchant role. And product is my first love. I mean, I love the shoes, the equipment, the apparel, all of this. So I'm still going to be.
Y'all ever been to a Dick's Sporting Goods? Like, they really nicely laid out stores, quality stores. I mean, really, really nice work that they do in the stores. I have to say that.
To say that I know that as someone who had a daughter in sports, we knew to look to Dick's for the local stuff, and we also knew that you cared about the quality, which meant a great deal. Now, Lauren, you are doing some things technologically that I think are going to keep you ahead of everybody else. Can you talk about some of the technology that you have done? You've also had a strong e-commerce always, but I see curbside pickup. I think it's here to stay. The other guys don't have it. You do. Talk about innovation.
Yeah. Well, we've been investing in technology for many, many years now. And about 4 years ago, we took our whole e-commerce platform in-house, which really got us ready for the moment when, in mid-March this year, the store started to close and our technology.
I'm going to look up their analytics for their website. Let's see.
48 hours. It was just an unbelievable feat. And now the stores have become the hub of this omni-channel ecosystem in every way. I mean, we are shipping 70% of our e-commerce business through our stores, either through the front door with buy online, pick up in store, or curbside, or out the back door with ship from store. So it's really just catapulted our digital business. But
in the meantime, we are waiting for that stimulus press conference.
Great partnership.
Well, let me take it a little step further, Lauren. So people might be saying, then what do we need 732 stores for? Do we need even bigger stores? A lot of people are shrinking away from brick and mortar. Obviously, you think that there's a pretty good synergy between what you're doing right now in your stores and your incredible sales.
Yeah, we are not shrinking away from our brick and mortar stores at all. In fact, you're going to see us leaning into stores and leaning into experiences in the stores. We're building two what we call ecosystems of the future.
I hear this a lot. People talking about experiences in the stores. I mean, I think that's probably the way they got to go. But, sometimes you wonder, like, look, do I really need to have an experience in your store to, buy your stuff? I don't know. I mean, Amazon's got a pretty nice position sometimes here. Look, their website analytics, I mean, it's okay. I mean, here. This is what we've got for their traffic. So I mean, you're up year to year. Yeah, I mean, you're up. You're definitely up year to year. So you got that cyclical run here in the summer, and then you got that decline in the winter. Okay, let's look at it 3 years. Maybe that is pretty good, actually. Still waiting for that press conference, by the way. Let's see. Okay, so you've got growth. Each summer peak was definitely higher than the one before it. Oh, wow, this was a really low summer here. Yeah, anyway, deserves a little bit more research. But interesting. Dick's, another company to consider investing in. So we're on standby for these stimulus talks. We're expecting the Republican senators to be speaking soon. I think ARC's a great company. Great collection of funds.
How can we come to market together? So it's really been that partnership with the brands. And then first and foremost, we've always put the athletes that we serve and the teammates that we work with as the center of everything we do. And it's just been a great formula. And we've been fortunate to survive and thrive when some others haven't.
Well, it's how we know to go to Dick's when we need our sporting goods.
Good point here on having a experience in the store plays a big part in terms of customer experiences and purchases. I agree with that. That's true. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. We are still waiting for the White House. Oh, this is a sign the president has left and the meeting's probably over. Take a look at this. So the stimulus talks are going to get started here shortly with the Republicans. When the guard leaves, the president is gone. So the president has left the Oval Office, which means they're probably all getting their coats on and they're getting ready to come out. So this is coming up here momentarily. This will be really interesting. We'll get to see what the Republicans say. And I mean, with some of it, we have to take some of what the Republicans say with a grain of salt because they're not in power. They ain't the boss right now. The Democrats can easily hammer through something with the 51 votes that they have. So we'll see, obviously, what happens here in just a moment. I guess they don't get a person to open the door for them. Whatever. In the meantime, let's go ahead and just pull up the stocks. Let's let's go ahead and see what we've got going on at the Webull. So while we wait for the stimulus chat, we've got CCIV running. Look at this, 12.7% here. It had a little sell-off, hit its support, or its support level, and it is really trying to pick up off here. Anyway, but thanks for bringing that up. That coupon code does expire tomorrow night. Coupon code B-Day, which we extended to February 2nd, because dozens to, I think it's over.
Reloading. All those hooligans are
I couldn't even get back to it.
RE45 here.
You know, like if they
The
had
ring's
like
close, and we've got a whole minute to dawdle.
Try on the running shoes before you buy them, kind of thing, or like we mold them to your feet and things like that. You know, I think that things like that are good.
Hemlock, heavy ammo here. Over here.
So.
Oh, why? Thank you.
17% right now on the GameStop and after hours. Still, unfortunately, trending down a little bit. Do you think there's an inverse relationship between the overall stock market and the movement of meme stocks? An inverse relationship between the two. Yeah, to where basically as the meme stocks go up, everything else goes down. Yes, that is exactly what happened. That's literally exactly what happened. Friday, actually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's exactly what happened.
10 seconds,
now,
ring's close.
Do we think that, you know, obviously at this point we've got this sell down on GameStop, and we've got this, the rise of Tesla and the others. Yeah, I mean, so far it does seem like.
Not to be pernickety dears, but the ring's on the move, and we're not inside yet.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. Maybe the senators available speaking. Still on standby waiting
Legion 404 says,
price target
they running.
they're probably at least over 30. I think that company. You know, and I think there's
I found a hop up here. Turbocharger.
But yeah, that one's been selling off a little bit here lately.
Care package coming in.
To get your Berlin progress, we saw this. You know why? Sometimes you just get trader movement where people get in, they get excited about a stock. The people that are the long holders stay, and everybody else goes on to the next one. That's not uncommon. CCIV up, still was 12%. Bitcoin flat, about that 33.5 figure. Chip technology barely up. Very low volume stock here. Still, that's now 17% down over at GME. Why did the Webull deposits take so long? I know, I never Lucid. Big on that stock, so we'll see what happens with that. This is why Tesla owns everything. Elon hears it and does it, period. No BS. Also, not untrue. Very, very, very true. Might take a while, but sometimes, it eventually comes. Crazy progress on the Giga Berlin. Interesting. So, what else do we have? Let's see here. Politics Insider. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice sort of comparison screenshot of the two stimulus plans here as we wait for the Republicans to come out. Nice sort of line-by-line comparison here of the stimulus. Of what we've got. You can sort of pause on this here and kind of see the proposals. We're waiting to hear what Republicans say on this. Could also affect stocks. Stock market trading is still enabled on Webull for the next hour and 20 minutes. Which if you don't have Webull yet, make sure you go to metkevin.com/Webull or metkevin.com/free in case you don't know how to spell that, which is fine. And deposit $100, you get 4 free stocks worth up to $1,600. But yeah, these are the two differences in the stimulus plan right now. But also in addition to this, the limits here are much stricter for actually getting this. So again, still on standby for the Republicans to come out. Here we go. We are still waiting. You can see the snowed on podium here. So we'll be on standby there. Anything in the terminal about CCIV? That's a good question. Let's go take a look. CCIV. What's this? This is from 212. It's about an hour and a half ago. CCIV is set to extend its gains by over 20% on Monday. Let's see if it says why. Speculation about the imminent merger with Lucid Motors is behind the upswing. The, quote, Tesla killer electric vehicle company could draw investor attention from other shares. Churchill Capital has corrected higher from the session lows and has penetrated January 26 highs to 25.97. Fundamentally, investors are still waiting for merger news. However, a Reddit bid could be at play. Meanwhile, from a technical perspective, critically, the price is holding in the bullish territory at a resistance and is underpinned by bullish 10 and 20 moving averages. Ah, interesting. All right. So, let's see. Still waiting. Still on standby here. They will be up, obviously, well, hopefully, anytime soon. We'll see. What are the questions y'all have? Robinhood sent out a statement. Really? Robinhood? Is it like, I'm sure they have a blog post or something. Robinhood? Can somebody post the statement from Robinhood, maybe? Unless we have it here on the blog. Oh, letter to our community. Oh, here we go. I don't know. Dude, just get Vlad to talk to people. People just... I mean, we're going to read the letter here, but I get concerned. Where did I put the White House? Just make sure we have them here. Okay, so I don't want to miss them. All right, let's look at the Robinhood letter. To our Robinhood community, since day one, we have worked to put financial power into the hands of everyone, not just the select few. We believe the financial system should be built to work for everyone. This mission, at its core, is fundamentally shifting the financial landscape. At this moment, we are witnessing a massive transformation across the financial markets. The intersection of technology, democracy, and finance is ushering in an entirely new era of financial participation. And amidst this movement, many of you have questions about decisions Robinhood made last week and what you can expect from the firm going forward. There's a lot of confusing information out there, and while we have tried to provide clarity as best as we can, you could do better. Get Vlad into a podcast. We want you to hear from us directly. Yes, get on a video and do it. Simply put, Robinhood limited buying in volatile securities to ensure it complied with deposit regulations. I don't know that they're really regulations because the company that required this is a non-government body. And I'm pretty sure a regulation, like the definition of regulation is government. See, a rule or directive made by or maintained by an authority is generally considered government. You have a business relationship with a non-government institution and you have a contract with them. Somebody you have a contract with is not an authority. They are just a business, counterparty. So regulation, I think, is actually a misdefinition again. Personally, it's a miscommunication again. They refer to SEC limits, which they did in their blog as well, but not the fact that this private company is the reason that Robinhood had this shift. Robinhood is expanding every day investors' ability to invest, to be there and trusted and responsible platform you can rely on, the platform. Robinhood has to operate within the existing regulatory environment. Again, it's like trying to pin the government here. Dude, yesterday you blamed, what was it, NSCC or something like that, right? NSCC Robinhood, right? Let's see. Was it NSCC? Yeah, here we go. NSCC. Let's just look up NSCC. NSCC. Let's see here. National